A great philosopher once said, "Poverty lies not in the lack of possessions, but in the endless hunger for more." How charming. Plato spoke of balance, of restraint, but Plato never stood where we stand. He never gazed upon a world ripe with wealth, trembling at the cusp of a challenge. He never heard the roar of destiny demanding to be answered. Mercy did not build empires. Caution did not carve legends into stone. History is not written by those who are content. It is forged by those who dare to take. So hear me now. We shall not hesitate. We shall not falter. We shall not be satisfied with scraps when the feast of the world lies before us. This is not greed. This is not cruelty. This is inevitability. Whoa. Things got a little tense there. That's my bad. Got lost in the moment or something. Yeah, we're just building redstone farms and producing a shit ton of items. Alright. We're starting with witches because we need redstone. Let's just roll that. Hey you that's about to click off the video. I'm gonna need you to stay right here because I have other cool farms to show you. I have other cool cinematics. And actually, while I have you here, how about you hit that like and subscribe? What are you doing? Come on. Alright, now enjoy the show. Grab some popcorn. So I tried to build the witch storage system and I did not cook. I went back to the drawing board and actually redesigned one in creative mode. It requires a bunch more items than I brought over there. So time to gather up some stuff. All right, and with that is the final thing I need. I decided to spare you guys the boredom of watching me collect everything. Now it's time to tear down the old witch storage and build up our new one. Alright, so your boy did a little AFK session and got up to 119 levels, which is kind of crazy. I did notice some items get stuck here, but I don't really care. It produces enough that we're fine. Let's go check our rewards. We might have enough redstone. Holy. We got a little bit of gunpowder, a little bit of glowstone, some bottles, and then, you know, everything's doubled. So, yeah, I think the witch farm was a success. Now onto the sugarcane farm because we need rockets. I don't even want to tell you how long that took me. It was forever. Everything kept breaking, nothing would work. But as you can see behind me, dude, it's finally working. We have sugarcane, we have gunpowder. Now we just need gold. Here's the gold farm. All right, the actual gold farm, all of this is El Mango. And then once the items get to, yeah, this is also El Mango. I replaced the blocks ahead of time, so it's just easier on me. And then all of this right here is my redstone. This, just everything here is my design. I will give a schematic download or a world download, but I 100% encourage you to go watch El Mango's video and then Potato Noir had a design where he did this and a honey block and then this. So I did steal that from his design, but everything else is mine. I mean, storage is just basic, but this thing took me forever because I wanted an on and off switch to where I didn't have to use the piglin bartering system if I didn't want to. So then now if I do this, it just turns all of the gold straight into blocks, and like everything gets turned into everything gets turned into blocks. So then I get all of the gold. Yeah, everything gets turned into gold blocks instead. But then if I do this, all of the ingots that get produced by them go straight to the bartering system, and then all of the little nuggets go and they get turned into gold blocks. So, you know, this was a pain, but got everything working. Everything's super efficient, but now time to get crack-a-lack, and this is a lot of resources. Yeah, I only need about like 2 shulker boxes full of this stuff. I heard that Y level 30 has a bunch of magma, so that's where we're gonna start mining. All right, they were not wrong.
The fact that it's insta-mineable makes it so satisfying.
All right, I think we got plenty. All right, it was a grind, but we have all the materials. I did die. I did die, but time to start building. All right, you know, so the farm is all built, the storage is all working, everything's going well. I think I don't have the actual amount of piglins that I need, but I'll get more later. But a very crucial thing that I forgot about when building this farm, and you know, like, every good person does, is that, dude, I cooked myself. I should have I should have picked a much better spot to do this, because, dude, I'm donezo, bro. I am donezo. I have so much to spawn proof, but you know, I think we have enough resources that this shouldn't be too difficult of a task. Let's get to blazing. I thought to myself when Nembomb said, you know, pick a good spot with lots of lava. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. What did I do? Was it that? No, dude, it's been so long spawn proofing. There's like half a brain cell up here, dude. Half a brain cell. Don't be like me. Pick a good spot. That's what I call a job well done. All of that could have been avoided, but it wasn't. Now if I look down here, we spawn proof so much. It actually took forever. Dude, without mods, like without like showing me like where to place things, I would have been cooked. Like it would have been over. All right, now time to actually AFK at the gold farm that I tried to use, you know? Yo. I was like, got my friend back, dude. Dude, it's a good day. Now time to get this little guy home. I'm gonna wrangle up some stragglers, and why is this guy always trying to escape? Sorry, buddy. I need him back home for sure. I had to lock him up a little bit. I don't know why they're always trying to escape, but they need to chill. Damn. I forgot I had this texture pack on. Alright, that's where I'm gonna call it for this video. If you wanna know why I have an army of Ale, you're gonna have to watch the next one. See ya.